there has been some speculation about Mercy for a very long time, ever since her ult was changed. She had nerfs, she had buffs, all of this stuff. But I believe that it is finally time to bring attention to it. What Blizzard has done to her sucks. I understand that some people sort of wanted to change, and that other people wanted to keep Mercy the same. And I also understand that the Blizzard community can't necessarily make everyone happy, so they had to make a few changes, and personally, I don't like them at all. I am a Mercy main, and I have spent a little bit of about 41 hours playing as her in total. And I think that it is safe to say that everyone else that plays Overwatch doesn't technically really want to play as her because of what they've done to her. And it's honestly really stupid that they did anything with her ultimate. It used to be that when you were flying up in the air, and this is after they changed her ultimate from the huge res to the Valkyrie, which personally, I kind of like the Valkyrie. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion, but what they've done to is sort of stupid. So back to what I was saying, was they made it so that when you res someone as Mercy, you were able to res 2 people, and you res them so fast. Like it was lightning speed fast. Like it was just, boom, done. There, res. And now, it's very, very slow. I can understand the realism of that it would take a little bit to res someone as Mercy, but I don't think it takes that long. They also added before this that Mercy, how she reses now is what it originally was. As you see there, she's resing someone very slowly but also realistic. They have added that to her ultimate, and personally, I think that this is the worst thing that they could have ever done to Mercy. It basically gives Mercy what Valkyrie did. Give Mercy sort of protection, because in the battlefield she isn't very useful other than healing. She has her pistol to protect herself, and it does a shit ton of damage, but when it's a close-to-close combat with a Roadhog, or say, for instance, a Zarya, it's not really going to work out as well as you think it would. And this ultimate change sort of gave Mercy a little bit of a way to sort of hide herself up in the sky, or to sort of rain terror from above with her pistol, which does more damage. The Valkyrie ultimate gave the players of Mercy sort of a protection system, somewhere that not high-range characters could get them. Like, yeah, a Widowmaker or a Pharah could still shoot them, but they could still get away quickly. And that's another thing that they changed. When she is using her, I don't actually remember what it's called, I think it was called Valkyrie still, her little dash, or fly, or glide, or whatever you want to call it, towards another player to heal them. It used to be the same thing as it was with the res. It used to be really fast, but now, ever since I noticed the Year of the Dog event coming out, which was yesterday, it's very slow. Like, it's not what it used to be. And I don't know if they actually did something to this, or if this is just not me playing her Ray as I used to, because I stopped playing for a little bit. But to me, I think that they honestly changed that. And actually, before the Year of the Dog event, before any of these weird nerfs/buffs, or whatever Blizzard wants to call them, I was sort of experiencing, I don't know if anyone else was experiencing this, they probably were, that sometimes when you got blasted away from, like, resing someone, it would completely stop the res, and it would just take away the cooldown. I think that this is the stupidest thing ever, that it's just, yeah, it doesn't feel like it should be in the game. I don't know if this is some sort of glitch, or if Blizzard intended on doing this, but it's overall just stupid. Like, why would you be resing someone, and then get blasted away by a Junkrat mine, get the res completely taken away from you for 30 seconds, and then not have the person resed? It's just a complete and utter disappointment. Like, when I was playing a game with Nick, and he died, because, I don't know, he has a tendency to die in that game, no offense, Nick, But he died, and I went over as Mercy, trying to res her. And then, because he was playing as Moira, so I'm calling her her. So, yeah. And I went to go res him. And it just... you can obviously tell what happened. A Junkrat came over, he started shooting me, and I got blasted away. And it just completely got rid of everything. And we were both very pissed at this. It's so stupid. I hope that in any other update that they do to fix this, they just fix it, because it's stupid. Like, it's just really stupid. That's basically what I'm trying to get across here. And I heard that they are doing something with Sombra. And if you know me, you know that Sombra is my favorite character, and I recently got a golden gun for her. And if they touch her at all, I'm probably gonna freak out. What I've read so far isn't that bad, but this video isn't about Sombra. I might come out with another video discussing what happened to Sombra, but this is about Mercy. But seriously, in all retrospect, for any Mercy player, you don't want to see a stupid resing that doesn't even res the person. You see, I completely get pulled away. I don't know how I got pulled away, but still. And then you see how long it takes for Mercy to res someone. It wasn't like this. I don't know why Blizzard had to touch her. Honestly, if I knew that it was going to get this bad, or if Blizzard knew, or if anybody in the world knew that doing this to Mercy, or making her get different, like, ultimates, or abilities, and all this stuff, they should have just left her alone with her huge res ultimate, and just have not touched her. That is honestly something that I think that is wrong with Blizzard. They touch things too much. I understand that a lot of players think that some people are OP, or underpowered, or any of this stuff. Like, for instance, I personally think Moira is OP. Okay, have you seen her? She's OP. And I understand that they want to try to balance everybody out, but sometimes it just doesn't work. For Mercy, for example, of what they have recently done to her, it just makes Mercy players, such as myself, not want to play as her. And players should not be feeling like, oh, if I play as Mercy, or if I play as Zenyatta or someone, it's not going to go well because Blizzard touched something that they weren't supposed to touch. And honestly, like I said before, players shouldn't feel like that. They should want to be a character. They should feel like, hey, I'm going to be Mercy, and I'm going to be the best player in the team because I know what I'm doing. I know all of her abilities. I know what's going to happen. I know what to do if I get stuck in a conflict. And right now, I don't think Mercy players are really getting that vibe. And it's just, this whole entire topic just sort of frustrates me on how they could take a perfectly good character, perfectly good, nothing wrong with her in my opinion, just an all-around genuine character that everyone likes, and they just mess her up into something that I barely see anyone play as. That is why I Mercy so much, because no one else wants to be a healer. No one wants to be Mercy. No one wants to be these characters because Blizzard touches them too much. And they fiddle with shit that they're not supposed to do. Like, they do something to say, for instance, Genji. Like, oh, if you say, we'll go with Sombra and Genji, for instance. This is actually something that they have possibly thought about. That, oh, if you hack Genji, he's not going to be able to double jump. Like, that's stupid. That's not going to want to make you play as Genji when there's a Sombra on the other team. Because you're thinking, if I am Genji and there's a Sombra on the other team, she's just going to take away all my abilities. Because right now, even though this ultimate, like, huge patch hasn't come out yet for Sombra, like, he's still screwed anyway. Because he's nothing without his deflect, he's nothing without his dash, he's just useless, because that's what makes Genji Genji. And what they had for Mercy, that's what made Mercy Mercy. They made her this genuine character that was all around, that could get around easily, that could help others without really having any sort of thing in her way. But now they made it so that she is just very stupid, And honestly, I think that they should just go back, retweak what they did, made her go back the way that she used to, and I don't know. That's really what I think about Mercy. I think that I personally speak for myself, Nick, anyone that plays Mercy, and the whole entire Overwatch community, that if you are just gonna mess with someone, just don't touch them at all. Like I always refer to Mercy. You made her unlikable now. Not a lot of people want to play as her because they know that there's always going to be at least 5 things in the enemy team that are going to completely shut her down because of what she's doing. She's going to make it so that, oh, I have my res and I'm going to go res someone. But now, when I do go to res someone, it's going to take about 5 years to pick up one person when it used to be 2 people that she could res. That's right, she used to be able to res 2 people, and now they've made it so that you can only res 1. Again, like I'm always saying, that is the stupidest thing ever. They should not touch people. I think Mercy was completely fine. Honestly, this is all my opinion, obviously. I'm pretty sure not everyone in the world that plays Overwatch thinks the same perspective that I think of Mercy. And if you guys agree with me, post in the comments down below what you think should change or what should stay with Mercy. And if you really think that Blizzard should just keep on touching things. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. And all I gotta say is, boop!